All right, you guys, today, your favorite spicy Latina is back in the house, beautiful as always, ready to talk her ish, back for the fourth time due to popular demand. I'm talking about the one and only Tina Torres.
Can't stop it. Can't stop it.
Tina, how you doing today?
Get out. I'm great. Real quick, name that movie, real quick. Can't stop it. Can't stop it. Get out.
I can't remember off the top of my head.
Hitch.
Oh, right. No, you're right. Yeah, you're right. When he's doing the breakdancing moves and stuff, right? Yeah.
I am fantastic, though. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great. It's great to see you. Are you going to the club or something? Because you look all dressed up.
I'm dressed up for the Panda podcast, yo. I'm home. It's a Friday night. I'm home. The club is Club Tina.
Club Tina. That's right. So what you drinking on?
I have a mixture. This is one of my country dancers clients told me about this Sue juice that this lady makes her. So it's very little alcohol with more beverage. So you get a nice little loosening without, too much inebriation.
So we got a lot to cover. So let's get straight to it.
Okay.
Remy Ma's son, charged with murdering an alleged drug kingpin, right? The murder happened 3 years ago when he was 20 years old. It's an alleged murder for hire. What was your reaction when you first saw it?
Oh, I mean, it's kind of expected. In the world of Hollywood music industry, it's nothing but debauchery behind closed doors. And they're all involved in all sorts of criminal activities.
But I mean, from the outside perspective, you're thinking, okay, you're rich, you're famous, you should be in a better opportunity to give your kids better opportunities, right? So people are looking at it like, how could you be rich and famous and be out of the hood, but yet your son is there doing these alleged things like murder for hire, and the person that he's with is already locked up for 2 other bodies, which is just like, wow,
Damn. Well, I'll say when especially as music makers of that vibration, your children will be affected by what you put out, what you promote. And they will, even though there's money, I know a bunch of rich kids that come from well-to-do families and they just want to be in the hood.
Yeah.
And it's the music that, I want to be where all the cool stuff is because what the music is talking about, So it's not even about money. It's about vibration.
It's true. It's crazy because it's like, obviously the stuff that she does promote in her music, right, coming from the Bronx and everything, like it is of that essence. And her being gone for 6 years when she got locked up for shooting her alleged friend, right? And that was some crucial years that she missed out on his life from 7 to 13. And obviously, I mean, I'm sure she tried to do her best behind the prison walls, but it's like you're not physically there to monitor your child, to guide your child and everything. And I know Cuban told me that he knew the baby daddy, right? The dad of, and he was a real gangster too. So it's just kind of a sad situation overall when you look at it.
Yeah, to me, it sounds like a lot of generational curses, and when you don't break that within your own life, it gets passed down onto your children.
Right. Some people were saying I feel like some people believe that it's a failure on her part as a parent because that's a reflection of her, right? Like what your child does. But at the same time, him being an adult at 20 years old, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of, you can argue because men don't really, their brain doesn't really fully develop until 25 or something, especially the part of the brain that makes the decisions based off of consequences and everything, But some people were debating, is it her fault or he's, fully capable of understanding his own decisions and everything? What do you personally think?
I think it's both. As a grown adult, a young adult, you still have to take responsibility for the decisions that you're making. But at the same token, there wasn't enough of, the mother there. And now we're talking about 7 years old. That's right after you get out of theta brainwave state. and you are now, everything that you've been programmed with is now, you're now, your character, your personality, everything has been developed now. So that theta is also a very important stage in a child's life, but this post theta is crucial. And that's when they start, they're no longer taking in the world in an imaginary state. Now they're seeing the world in this reality, what it is. And if there is no guidance, proper guidance, especially from a mother, then the child is going to be left up, is going to be a byproduct of their environment.
Right. And you know, it's crazy because it's been known that he wanted to be a rapper. So, you know, like for some people, they're like, well, why didn't she help facilitate that? Because obviously she's in the industry, you know, like she should have been able to provide him with an opportunity. Like, why is he choosing to be in the hood? Allegedly, of course, you know, doing these kind of things as a means of, I don't know, making money or you know.
Because it's cool. The music talks about it on social media. This is the vibration you want. This is the peak of being in this whole vibe.
Right.
So of course you're going to act accordingly.
You know, Hassan Campbell, right? He said the guy that died is actually his cousin's baby father. So now he's dealing with his cousin and his cousin's daughter crying over this, and they're fans of Remy. So you look at the dynamic of that is like crazy, you know, like.
You know what? You know what all this shit is? This is some tribal shit. We're all fucking brothers and sisters. And that's why everything is so closely connected and it's all coming full circle. All of it.
Yeah.